Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is a very rainy Sunday morning here in Kentucky, so I'm going to be kind of competing with it for the audio, but today we're going to be testing out this brand new Colourpop Cosmetics No Filter Complexion collection. This launched about a week ago, and it only took 6 minutes of a Jeffree Star review for me to say, girl, give me some of that. So today we're going to be testing out two foundation shades. I did not know what shade to choose because everything looked pretty much the same on the internet. And we have the loose setting powder. We'll get started with on the Colourpop's website. Each no filter foundation retails for $12. And it says that it is a natural matte finish that delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. It's oil-free, lightweight formula, blends smoothly, you can build it up or shear it out. It developed with innovative soft blurring pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. But for the application tips, it tells us to start at the center of the face and go outwards, which is usually what people do. For maximum coverage, use large foundation brush, medium foundation brush, or a flat kabuki brush. I'm assuming it means theirs. And for medium coverage, use duo fiber brush, small duo fiber brush, or a blending sponge, and build it up and apply another layer for more coverage. Okay. We will be testing out one side with a brush and one side with a beauty blender. I actually did get their medium-sized foundation brush. The loose setting powder, let's get him up here. It is on the Colourpop website, retailing for $9. It says you can lock your makeup in place with their translucent, weightless, loose setting powder, developed with ultra-fine, smooth powders to provide a long-wearing, soft-focused matte finish without a heavy feeling or looking cakey. And it says that it's tested to never give flashback. So we're going to test that today too. To start off, I want to talk about the packaging of these products. It was sent to me in, okay, this isn't the package, it was sent to me in kind of a parcel like this, and I didn't mind that. It looked like it was going to be okay, and then the products were bubble wrapped within that package, so I thought it would be fine, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but we have some bowing going on with the packaging. And also on the outside, there's kind of a curve to it where it's already been damaged. So I was really disappointed to see that. I don't know if the other bottle, yeah, you can see on the side where it has bowed out from damage. Even though the package actually said fragile, that's not the fault of the company though. That could just be whoever was shipping it just didn't care. But the powder's still in good shape. We don't mind her. Packaging for this brush is very simple. It's just a brush and then it has a little plastic cover to it. You take it off, you use it. This brush actually retails on the site for $8, so they do have it in stock. It is a medium-sized foundation brush, which I'm quite concerned about. Just because of the shape of it, it's very cheap looking, to be honest. It looks and feels like something you would see in a cheap makeup kit, like the kinds they sell at Christmas from brands you've never heard of, and they just happen to have their own brushes in the kit. So I'm really not looking forward to using this brush, but it was free, so I'll try it. But before this, the only brushes I'd ever used for my foundation were a kabuki brush. I can find them here on my station. Use a kabuki brush, and then I had one of these Artiste dupe brushes. I never actually liked using a brush better than a beauty blender, but just because it says that for the maximum coverage you should use a brush, we're going to try that today. For the shades, I picked up Fair 05 and Fair 15, so we're going to open those up and see which one would be the best. Okay, so one thing right off the bat that I don't like about the packaging is that it doesn't have a lid on it. That just seems unsanitary to me. Which one is this? I don't have my glasses on. So this is Pharaoh 5. Okay, so I turned off the light so you could actually see the color of it. It's very pale. Obviously, I'm very pale, but I'm kind of scared because this actually looks too dark. And then this is also very pale, and they look almost exactly the same in the bottle. You can tell this one is a little bit lighter. Okay, so we are back in regular lighting. I'm going to go in with Pharaoh 5, which is a lighter shade, just to be safe, because I actually wear Shade 100 in Fenty, if you've ever seen any of my videos using it. It's the best color match I've ever had. Trying to find on the boxes, they do not have the undertones, but I know that Pharaoh 5 said that it was for very fair skin with neutral undertones, and this was a fair to subtle yellow undertones. But yeah, we're gonna go in with Pharaoh 5 first and see how she does. With the medium foundation brush, we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna try to see if we can pump out some. Okay, that's one drop. We'll see how she does. Ooh, I don't know. Let's get a mirror here. I did not think out this positioning very well. Let's just get this all on the brush and okay, that doesn't look too dark. I was afraid that it would be. I don't like the way this brush feels at all. Like I said, it looks cheap. It also feels kind of cheap. But I may end up going back over this with a beauty blender to kind of take away. So far, I mean, these one pump, it covered the entirety of my face. Let me block out some of that light. And it covered all of this, but it didn't cover it well. I can see blemishes through it, so we're going to just add another pump on. I'll finish up this side with the brush and then I will come back for you. Blocked out the light again so you can kind of see the difference with the sides uncovered. You can see some of the imperfections and uneven skin tone. This looks very full coverage on camera, but in person I can still see almost every single blemish that I have. It doesn't feel heavy though, so that's true. It could just be because that brush is terrible. I am going to throw it away as soon as I'm done with this. I hate it. So in total I did 2 pumps on this side, and I'm actually going to go ahead and use the beauty blender to kind of shear it out because it just looks so streaky and I'm not about that life. And I can already tell that it's creasing under my eyes. Okay. I don't know, guys. It's a very natural finish. And I know that said it on the website, but it was also said that it was a natural full coverage foundation, which I don't really know what that means. How can you be full coverage and a natural finish at the same time? We're gonna start off with 1 pump on the beauty blender. Ooh, can you guys see that? That looks a lot better. think it actually looks more full coverage with the Beauty Blender than it did the brush, because the brush just felt like it was pushing everything around. It wasn't actually settling anywhere. It was just streaking everywhere. But again, it's definitely grabbing to the creases underneath my eyes. We're gonna see. I might have to go another pump. Okay, so it took 2 pumps to get this half done with the brush. It only took 1 pump to get this done with the Beauty Blender. And honestly, the finish looks about the same. It doesn't look any more full coverage on one side than it does the other. So I'll definitely be using this with a Beauty Blender if I continue to like it in the future. I'm going to go get the translucent powder and we will start a bake. This is a lot smaller than I expected, but I'm used to the e.l.f. HD pressed powder, so I'm used to a larger compact. So here's a comparison for you guys. However, this had 0.28 ounces, and this actually does have 0.3 ounces. So that's interesting. Right off the bat, I noticed something that I don't like. I don't know if you can tell because the lights are on, but it is like a flesh-toned translucent powder, which I'm not used to. I usually wear white ones. I'm just hoping that this doesn't cause an overcast on anything. But it said this was the one to use for fair to light skin tones. So we're going to pick it up on the Beauty Blender and go right under the eyes. I'm going to press it into the creases of my small lines. I don't really like loose setting powders just because it's harder for me to tell if they actually got where they needed to go. Let's put them. I have some forehead lines already, even though I'm just 17, from where I do theater. Well, the expressions we have to make. I'm actually going to put a little bit more in because I don't know if it's just in my head, but I can't really see it. So it makes me feel like it's not there. It's just clinging to my sponge, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm feeling about this yet. But I needed a new foundation. And this was new and it was $12, so there are a few things that I don't like about it. Hopefully it'll be enough that I can still say that it was worth it. So it is currently 6:53. I'll let you guys see that so you know I'm not joking. And at 6:53 in the morning, I'm going to let this bake and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face and I will be back. So I moved somewhere with softer lighting, aka my bathroom. You can definitely see in here that blemishes are still very much present. And under my eyes, I already have some creasing, even though I just wiped away my bake. How do we like this eye moment though? Little copper and green. I live for it. It actually matches the dress that I'm going to be putting on. I swear I'm not going to go out with this headband and this maroon shirt on. No. But it is currently 7:10 according to my laptop, and I will check in after church about 9:30. So I'll see you guys then. It's definitely not holding up to be true. I'll check it again later just to see if anything gets worse, but we're not looking cute right now. I'm actually working on editing this video right now, but here's a clock just to show you that it is 10:40 a.m. at the moment. Hello everyone, I'm back with another check-in. It is currently 4:50, as you can see on my cell phone. So it's been about 10 hours since we first applied our foundation. And it's been about 3 or 4 hours since my last check-in, probably close to 6 or 7 at this point. I'm going to take off my glasses here because I already know that it's rubbed off the nose, but just so we don't have to deal with the glare from the lights in the camera. I know that my phone does a lot better of showing up what's actually going on with my skin. I would use it, but I ran out of space on it and there's not much I can delete off of it. I don't know if you can see, but I can, but I have some definite creasing still going on under both of the eyes. I can see all my imperfections and blemishes underneath, and my pores actually aren't coming through that bad, like in the outside of my cheek, but right here next to my nose going into my smile lines is like god awful. Trying to get close so you can kind of tell what's going on. It's separating really bad on my forehead and my nose every time that I go to, I don't know if you can see it on my finger, anytime I go to touch it, like you can see where it's shiny, the foundation kind of comes off, so it's definitely not transfer proof. Probably give it until 8 or 9 o'clock, and then we will do a final check-in and let that be that, and I can take this off. It is starting to get on my nerves. Like, I can definitely tell that it's there, and I cannot wait to take it off. So I'll see you guys then. Hello everyone, I'm here for the final check-in, and it is 8:52. Oh god. I can't express how much I'm ready to take this off. I'm so disappointed. I'm using my phone again so you can definitely see better how oily and separated this is. Like, look at all that separation going on my nose and above where my glasses were sitting. And you can see my pores around the cheeks, and it's gathering on my nose creases. And it gathered right here. It's rubbed away from every single blemish. See, they're all exposed now. And I honestly feel like I may be even more broke out now. The creases under my eyes. Look how god awful that is. Oh my god. I'm so glad this video's over. So, final thoughts on this product. I'm highly disappointed. I think this shows that either one, makeup's really weird and it does different things for different people, and it's just that my skin type is not good for this foundation, or it shows that beauty gurus are liars. I've seen so many rave reviews for this, but of course the people that they came from, now that I think about it, had codes with Colourpop or had done collaborations with them. So I don't know what to leave this up to. Maybe I'll give this a second chance in another video, because there's also the fact that it could be the powder that's bad, and that's what made it crease and crack and not be matte. I don't know what's going on with my camera quality right now. It's kind of being fuzzy. Sorry about that if it's looking weird for you on the screen. But I'm happy that this was a $12 disappointment and not a $60 or higher than that disappointment. And I'm sorry if you bought it and wasted your money on it too. Let me know what you guys thought of this foundation, and if you guys want me to give it a second chance, I will, but I'm just so ready to get this off my face. I've never had this reaction to a new foundation, but I hate it. See you guys.